And video is the way to go. So.
Christina with a K.
Yes. Good
What's
to
up,
meet
dude?
you.
How you doing?
What's up, Dan?
So we're big time.
Oh
Good,
yeah.
oh, yeah.
What's up, man?
We're
to see you,
filming
man.
the whole process. We're filming the. We're filming the apartment. We're filming the neighborhood.
The only difference is, and the lovely Katie.
Yes, we got Katie.
Yes.
Katie, thank you. You want a fruit snack?
Okay.
We're gonna take all. It's definitely easier to buy a house with your spouse if you actually like each other during the process.
Yeah.
It's a little bit easier. It's hard enough buying a house
Great
and
advice.
showing houses.
Great advice
But if
for
you
real
like
estate.
each other, it can be a little,
Yeah, so I'll jump over here.
Yeah.
You guys are first-time home buyers. I mean, you kind of have a little experience doing this, but I mean, I guess I'm gonna ask you, like, what are some of your concerns? What are some of your fears? And I always want to start out there because that kind of tailors. I mean, I've got a great presentation for you. That tailors which direction we'll take in the presentation. So.
I'd say that my fear, especially because we've already written one offer, is just that we're not going to get a house in this market.
Yeah.
I mean, the one offer we wrote had 28 offers, and we were blown way out of the proportion.
Yeah, so that's a totally normal feel.
Yeah.
Here, competitive, the competitive nature of the markets. Okay.
Yep.
What else?
For me, as a real estate agent, just knowing the inventory being so low, that's the biggest concern for me. Is there aren't that many homes for sale, and there's a lot of buyers, and that's the same message that I'm telling people and talking about how it's a competitive market. And I guess the point in that is that they need somebody to help them navigate the process. And even as somebody that knows how to navigate the process, it's a little daunting when you're the one that's actually writing the offer for. In our case, we did $20,000 over the asking price, but to stomach a $50,000 over the asking price offer when you know there's no comparables to support it, that's different. I can tell clients that's the reality, and they have to make those choices, and they have to choose. For them, they have to decide where that walkaway point is. But when you're deciding the walkaway point, it's different.
Yeah.
It's a little different.
No. So I always start off with the fears around this purchase decision. I'm gonna segue into my philosophy, and this is super important, okay? And this is what I want you guys to understand. I do get the opportunity right now to tell you the difference and how different this is than working with a big bank or credit union. My philosophy is such that I'm helping you guys as first-time home buyers put you into a very large debt, the largest debt of your life so far, okay? And I see it as my obligation as a mortgage loan officer to help get you out of that debt, okay? So with the 6 steps to financial freedom, with making sure that you're gonna see in this report right here, that we're well within your budget. Yes, you qualify for $500,000 or more. Do we need to do that? No. What I wanna do is I wanna put you guys into a loan program and a payment so that you can save for retirement and retire well off, okay? There's 5 key components to getting the best rate. And that's my goal. Like I said, my job, I'm putting you into a large debt. My job is to get you out of it as quickly as possible. So obviously credit drives rate. Credit's the first hurdle, the barrier of entry for assessing what rate you get. The second is loan program. You guys are putting down, what, 10%?
Yes, we do 10.
Okay, so the best loan program to get the best rate would be 20 to 30% down. But when I say the best, the difference between putting 10 and 20% down is literally like a 16 to an 8. It's not that big of a deal, okay? Certainly not worth an extra 50 grand out of your bank account to save $7 a month or $13 a month. Third factor, if you want the best rate, you got to be willing to pay discount points. The fourth factor, if you buy a condo, the rate's going to be higher on a condo, so stick with a single family. And then the fifth is timing the market. Working with someone like myself that's kind of a market nerd that stays in touch with the market. If you were to text me at 4:45, 5 o'clock in the morning, I'm up. I'm up prepping for the markets to open, seeing what happened overseas overnight that will impact our markets, things like that. So this is the loan process, okay? This is really big. You guys have already taken your loan application. You did a great job there. We've issued the pre-approval. We are here today, okay? The next up, Bree and Jason are gonna reach out to you and maybe ask for some additional items. Once you find a home, we're going to issue loan disclosures. We'll set those up. We're gonna have you print off 4 documents and sign 4 documents. It basically gives us permission to work electronically for the rest of the transaction. So we talk about, we send your loan disclosures out. We order the appraisal. One of those documents gives us permission to work on your behalf to order the appraisal. So appraisal's ordered. During that time period, we're locking your interest rate, okay? So the rate gets locked. Once the rate's locked, appraisal's back and it looks good, we've got to submit for the final review. Appraiser's got to review the appraisal, title, all that good stuff. Purchase and sale. That only takes about 2 days. Once that's done, we get the final approval. Okay? Notice there's some champagne right there. That's what we celebrate because literally we're done, you guys.
Yeah.
You've got a great agent. You've got a great lender. I want to be your lender. I'm glad that I can factor into this process where we can add more value. When those questions come up, talk to me. We do this all the time. We're one of the best in the industry, and I'm going to give you the fair, honest advice. 2 questions and answers from people that don't do this every single day. I want to close with this. You guys are in great hands with Zach. Zach, literally, you're one of the best, man. And so I don't need to tell you that, but I am telling you this. And if you weren't a real estate agent, this is what I typically say. I upsell you. You know, you're in great hands with Zach. It's our goal to just play even with him, to serve you guys at a high level with Zach. And at the end, guys, like I said, I want to exceed your expectations so that I can do mortgages for your friends and your family members and your coworkers in the future. Get out of here, okay? And then I'll chat with you in the next couple of days. Okay?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
Let's do it, Dan.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
All right, dude. Good to see you later. Right here. Give me some. Give me some. Give me some.
Knuckles,
Give me
knuckles.
some. Yeah.
Alright, it's just,
That was nuts.
So, has someone helped you?
What's fun is getting to, like I think I was saying this earlier, is getting to experience those emotions again. You know, getting to
Yeah.
experience the same emotions. Because as the agent, my job is to be calm, like collected and cool, and you know, educate, communicate, negotiate. Those are kind of the big things, right? And as the buyer, you're doing all those same things, but you're also like feeling like, well, is this where I want my family to live? Is it safe? Is it?
Yeah.
So, like, we know the area, we know the different neighborhoods really well, growing up in the area too. But it's still a different experience when you're adding that element to it.
All right, shall we?
This guy's gonna be a pro at buying houses, by the way.
yeah, I know. I get all the interviews.
He's gonna go back through all this content that he's produced with me. And
Yeah.
have it.
I'll just walk out with you guys. And then